With the country mired in an economic rut, college grads are finding that jobs are harder and harder to come by.
You go and do what everyone says you're supposed to do, and just get that degree, and you're golden. Like, it doesn't really seem to be the case anymore.
And even with people like with degrees in like their field, like there's a million other people with them too. You know what I'm saying? Like even when you get the degree, you still have like 20 people, that's going for like the same position as you.
I haven't had a full-time job in a year. Every job I've had has been part-time. The toughest part is that there's some jobs available, but a lot of them are just per diem or part-time.
I would assume that anybody in any field that they choose to go in is having the same amount of trouble, just because I don't know, like the economy's messed up, recession, like you were saying, and everybody wants their business to be good,
Well, the idea was I just stopped in every place on the way and just wanted to let them associate a face to a name. So maybe if a position opened up in the future, they'd consider me. Yeah.
Without job prospects and debt building, living on your own seems to be out of the question, and more graduates are moving back home with mom and dad.
The biggest thing was money, but then also just being so stressed out because of that. My job wasn't like amazing. It's not like that's what I wanted to do with my life, so I figured I would just start over. And
I was really fortunate to have the funding available to be able to go to flight school, and I pretty much spent every dollar I had on it, and it's pretty frustrating that there's no jobs waiting at the other end, really.
Don't have any money to go to grad school now. Of course I'll get student loans, but living expenses and stuff like that, I need to save a bunch of money up. That's why I'm taking a year, maybe 2 off, because I'd like to have like 10,000 saved up so I can live kind of comfortably for a little while.
Especially because I was in Boston, the rent was just so high, and then I think having loans on top of that, it was just kind of like there went all of my money.
Although these recent grads are not where they want to be, their only option is to keep their heads up and keep trying.
And I'm still waiting to hear back from some job interviews, so I'm just staying with my friends right now because I have a lot of friends in the area that are so gracious enough to put me up. So
at the beginning, I was just like, I'm a failure, like I couldn't do this, I couldn't live on my own, like it's kind of embarrassing for me, but I mean, I don't know, that wore off pretty quickly. Like, it's almost like you get out of college and then I feel like a lot of people are like taking a step backwards. It's like they think they're making all this progress, and then, I mean, that's how I felt, like I was kind of like on the right track and then moved back home.
I mean, I remember when you could get a degree, and that's you were on your way. You know what I'm saying? Like, your degree could go anywhere, and you were getting hired. And now it's like it's just way harder now.
For GazetteNet, I'm Erica Heyer.